What happens when a fairy tale romance turns into a story of struggle, mystery, and controversy? Princess Charlene of Monaco, a former Olympic swimmer, seemed to be stepping into a dream when she married Prince Albert II. But behind the glittering facade of royal life, she has faced a series of challenges that have left the world questioning, is she truly happy in her new role? From rumors of escape attempts to long absences from Monaco, her life as a royal has been anything but smooth, raising the question: is Charlene trapped in a gilded cage, or is she a princess reclaiming her own destiny? Charlene Whitstock was born on January 25, 1978, in Bulawayo, Zimbabwe, before her family relocated to South Africa when she was a child. Raised in a close-knit family, Charlene developed a deep love for sports, particularly swimming, which she pursued with remarkable dedication. Her mother Lynette was a swimming teacher and her father Michael was a sales director. Her athletic talent emerged early, and by the time she was 18, she had won the South African Championship in the backstroke category. Charlene represented South Africa at the 2000 Sydney Olympics, achieving recognition as an elite athlete and competing in the 4x100-meter medley relay. In addition to her Olympic success, she also won 3 gold medals at the Swimming World Cup in 2002, solidifying her position as a world-class swimmer. Her competitive nature and unwavering discipline earned her the admiration of fellow athletes and sports enthusiasts. And it was at a swimming competition in Monaco in 2000 that brought Prince Albert II of Monaco into her life. "I was in Monte Carlo for a swimming competition when I first met the prince," she recalls. "I was 22 and focused. I wasn't in the emotional place for a relationship. But the moment I met Albert, I felt a profound sense of destiny. I have been quoted as saying I felt weak at the knees. That is a slightly trite way of phrasing it, but it is true. I knew he was the one." Shortly after, Albert traveled to South Africa to be with Charlene, allowing them to share some private time together. "The prince is the most charming and generous person I've ever known," Charlene gushes. "His patience is limitless, and he is incredibly caring. He has a rare gift for making everyone he meets feel valued. He is the man I've always dreamed of, the perfect match for me in every way. I deeply respect and understand him." Their meeting, while rooted in shared interests in sports and philanthropy, marked the beginning of Charlene's exposure to the glamorous yet demanding world of royalty. Charlene and Prince Albert made every effort to keep their budding romance under wraps. "At the beginning of our relationship, I had no plans to leave South Africa. My sole focus was on swimming," she recalls. On April 13, 2007, Whitsock became South Africa's 50-meter women's backstroke champion, finishing the race with an impressive 30.16 seconds. However, as speculations about her relationship with Prince Albert intensified, she retreated into a secluded location in South Africa to train undisturbed for the 2008 Beijing Olympics. Unfortunately, a series of injuries, including a fractured ankle and shoulder trauma, forced her to withdraw from the sport she loved. "Stepping away from competitive swimming was one of the hardest decisions I've ever had to make," she admits. "I wasn't emotionally prepared to retire or to face the drastic life changes that came with it." While Charlene remains discreet about how Albert ultimately convinced her to move to Monaco in 2007, it's clear that the prince had already set his heart on his future princess. Their relationship remained relatively private until their official engagement announcement in 2010, which thrust Charlene into the global spotlight and intensified public interest in her transformation from athlete to a future princess. While the engagement was celebrated, it also marked the beginning of Charlene's adjustment to the highly visible and demanding life of a royal. The couple's 2011 wedding was a grand affair, but rumors of Charlene's hesitation to marry surfaced. Reports suggest that she attempted to leave Monaco before the wedding, further fueling media speculation about her feelings toward her new role. Eyewitness accounts described her tearful appearances at pre-wedding events, which tabloids interpreted as signs of distress. Additionally, sources allege that her passport was confiscated to ensure that the wedding went ahead as planned, though these claims were denied by the palace. Despite the extravagant ceremony, which featured international guests and global media coverage, the underlying tension set the tone for her royal journey. Footage of Charlene visibly wiping away tears during the ceremony led to widespread public discourse regarding whether those were tears of joy or sorrow. These emotional moments raised questions about how she would navigate the expectations of her new royal status, which became increasingly evident as she struggled to adjust in the months following her marriage. Adapting to royal life proved challenging for the new princess. Language barriers, particularly her struggle with French, added to the difficulties of fulfilling royal duties. Her often emotional demeanor at public events led to speculation about her happiness and well-being. Comparisons to Princess Grace Kelly, Prince Albert's mother, placed additional pressure on Charlene, as she was unfairly expected to embody the same grace and poise as a Hollywood A-list actress. Media outlets frequently contrasted her reserved personality with the charm and charisma of her predecessor, further intensifying public scrutiny. These challenges highlighted the dual expectations placed on royal women to be both regal and relatable. Unlike other European royals, Monaco's monarchy operates within a smaller yet highly scrutinized sphere, making Charlene's public role even more demanding. Even as Charlene navigated her own struggles within the royal family, she also had to contend with the past controversies surrounding her husband. Prince Albert's personal history has been a source of controversy throughout his marriage to Charlene. Before their union, Albert fathered 2 children out of wedlock: Jasmine Grace Grimaldi, born 1992, whose mother, Tamara Rotolo, is a former bar waitress, and Alexandre Coste Grimaldi, born 2003, whose mother is a former flight attendant, Nicole Coste. Court cases involving claims from women alleging Albert's paternity created legal and emotional challenges that added strain to the royal household. Charlene's decision to stand by Albert publicly was perceived by some as an act of loyalty and by others as a reluctant acceptance of her circumstances. The timing of these scandals, some of which surfaced close to their wedding, further complicated the couple's attempts to project a united front. Despite public denials, continued legal proceedings and media investigations into Albert's past relationships have periodically reignited controversy and speculation. As the pressures of royal life mounted, whispers of Charlene's unhappiness turned into more shocking allegations of escape attempts. Rumors of Princess Charlene's attempting to escape Monaco with her children had circulated for years. Allegations suggesting she tried to leave both during and after the wedding, reflecting deeper tensions in her personal life. Sources claim that she expressed doubts about her role as Princess of Monaco early on, which added to her emotional struggles. Some reports indicated that she felt isolated within the royal household, struggling to find her place within Monaco's tight-knit aristocratic circles. Although it is interesting that those who have criticized Princess Charlene for not being more like Princess Grace Kelly have forgotten about the fact that she also dealt with very similar struggles when she became married to Prince Rainier III. Princess Grace also found the rigid expectations of Monaco's royal family to be suffocating. Grace, a Hollywood actress before marrying Prince Rainier III, was often restricted in her personal freedom and reportedly yearned for the independence she once had. This parallel between Charlene and Grace highlights the ongoing challenges that foreign-born princesses have faced when adapting to life within the Monaco monarchy. With growing speculations about her role and personal struggles, the year 2021 brought new challenges for Princess Charlene that further intensified public scrutiny. In 2021, Charlene traveled to South Africa for a conservation project. Her stay, initially planned as brief, extended for over 6 months due to a severe ENT infection requiring multiple surgeries. During this time, rumors emerged that Charlene was using her health issues as a pretext to remain away from Monaco. Reports highlighted her limited communication with the royal family during this period, which further fueled separation rumors. Her absence coincided with major royal events, including Monaco's National Day, leaving many to question the reasons behind her prolonged stay, even as information on her health issues were released to the public. This type of scrutiny and persistent examination of the princess's personal life has only proven the negative view the public has of the royal family and the intensity of the spotlight such an environment has. Despite the rumors and speculation, Charlene has always prioritized the well-being of her children, Prince Jacques and Princess Gabriella. Reports speculated that Charlene planned to bring her two children, Prince Jacques and Princess Gabriella, to South Africa permanently. Such claims, though denied by the royal palace, painted a picture of a princess struggling to reconcile with her role as a royal family member and also as a mother of two. Critics pointed to her isolated upbringing and deep connection to her homeland as motivations for wanting to leave Monaco, but her supporters have speculated that something more serious could be taking place behind the scenes. Was the princess concerned for her children and their upbringing within the Monaco royal family? Growing up in such an environment has its benefits, of course, but along with that comes intense societal pressure, constant examination of one's personal life, and scrutiny beyond comprehension. In the end, it was Princess Charlene's eventual return to Monaco and her following public appearances with her children which suggested a strong attempt to restore familial harmony. Upon her return, Albert was notably vocal in refuting claims of a marital rift, emphasizing Charlene's ongoing recovery and need for support. Princess Charlene's journey from Olympic athlete to royal consort has been marked by significant challenges and controversies. Her resilience in the face of intense public scrutiny, health struggles, and personal adversity is a testament to her strength. As she continues to navigate her role, Charlene's story serves as a reminder of the complexities of life in the public eye and the importance of empathy in understanding modern royals. Her ability to balance personal struggles with public responsibilities underscores her determination to fulfill her duties despite the odds.